finally, Sanj made me watch The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I've never watched it.
Okay, the original animated version.
The original animated version. Yo, that's a dark film, man.
Very good film. Yeah,
that's a dark film. I watched it. I was like, yo, this is like emotional abuse from early.
Themes, I know. Yeah, like you see his face, and obviously, I mean, they've depicted it in a certain way. So physically, the way he looks, right? Then you've got how he feels and the emotional stuff that he's saying.
Bro, I was sitting there thinking, like, all the stuff that Gadaman was saying to us in that domestic abuse podcast. I was like, I'm getting full triggers happening here, man. I'm like, he mentioned that. He mentioned that. Look at that gaslighting, right? All this stuff.
No,
finally figured out who Esmeralda was. I was like, oh, I didn't know that she was a gypsy, and I didn't know that she was
a gypsy lady.
But are you allowed to call her a gypsy anymore? I don't know. Maybe you might have to call her a chugger.
I met some gypsies on the weekend when I went to watch Batman as well. I had a story about gypsy.
We'll come to that. And this whole thing about gypsies, what you got to call them travelers now? Okay, I didn't know that she was brown.
Traveling community. Yeah,
I didn't know she was brown.
As in the film.
In the film, I didn't know. I was like, oh, why are you brown? And then it turns out that Romanian people, the original gypsies.
Right.
And I was like, I didn't know any of this. Damn, I clearly missed out on this film for a long time. But Quasimodo, that poor little fucker, man, honestly. Hunchback, everything, not like crooked face. Ungodly strength.
You got the leaning. Yeah. It's a bit like in, what did you, in 300? Remember that?
Bro, I was thinking that. I was like, have they based the character in 300 or vice versa in Notre Dame? Based on him?
No,
it looks exactly the same.
Came first. Yeah.
There you go. So did Disney just nick him off there and make him more animated? That's pretty much it. Yeah, man. That film's twisted.
It's a very good film.
It's a good film. But I was thinking this, it made me have like a little bit of a tangent, yeah? I was thinking, all right, let's go through the categories of Disney films, yeah, in our head, and think, how good have they been in terms of catering for audiences of people? Because you think of it this way.
What do you mean by defining catering?
So they make films for certain communities of people. Yeah? So let's just go through the list.
Okay, go on.
Yeah? So let's go through like a brief list, yeah? I've done like, let's say the last 5 years, the top films that have come out and who they cater towards.
No, last 5 years, bro.
No, I'm just saying the last 5 years because I'll come to why in a second. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Last 5 years, you had films for the Chinese people. Yeah, you had 3 films for them. I thought it was the Asian community, but no, that was naive of me. I checked in. All 3 are for Chinese people. Yeah. You got Mulan.
Yeah.
Which is based in China. You've got Turning Red, which is about a Chinese character living in Canada, and you've got Shang-Chi, which is Chinese again. That's 3 Chinese films, yeah?
Marvel.
Yeah. That's 3 Chinese films, yeah? Made in the last 5 years. You got 2 Latino and Hispanic films. You got Coco and Encanto.
Yeah, heard about those.
Yeah. They're a very good film. You got 1 film for the Black community, which is Soul. That came out during lockdown. That was really good.
Bro, Black Panther, man.
No, okay, fine. Yeah, I guess, okay, cool. Add in Black Panther as well, yeah? That's 2. All right. Then I'm thinking the Indian people, all we got is Aladdin, but that's not Indian, that's Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. Are they missing a massive market out?
Yeah, clearly, but obviously Bollywood doesn't count it because it's massive anyway. But there was a massive, not massive, there's a good piece in that film with that Indian character. What's his name? That Eternals, that Indian dude with the Bollywood. Camille, that's it. I mean, it wasn't great, but you know what I mean.
They made him look like such a little bitch in that film, honestly, man. They made him super Bollywoodified, and then he just came across looking like the weak one the whole film.
Still to this day, man, I don't understand the Eternals film. I did see the trailer for Doctor Strange though, and I was excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
I was like, yes, this is Marvel.
But going back to the point of this Indian representation, I'm thinking Disney missed out on something here, man.
So
and I was like,
write a proposal and get Disney to base a film on the Indian Doctor podcast.
To be fair, they could do. But I was thinking they could do, or they could take the Sing from Turning Red. There's a Sing security guard in Turning Red. If you dig into his character arc a little bit more, yeah, he could have his own spin-off film. That's it, done. Easy win. Easy job. Why not? Let's do it.
Why not? Main character.
Why not, man? That makes perfect sense.
Indy.
You know what? I wish the security guard's name was mentioned.
Turning Red, because Turning Red's about rage. You have rage issues.
No. You haven't watched Turning Red. No.
Perfect.
You don't understand the film Turning Red. You got to watch it. It's not about that.
You don't understand, man.
It's not about losing your shit. It's about something very, very different. I'm not going to ruin it for anyone because you should watch it. Now, my question to you is: Am I a hypocrite? Am I a hypocrite for asking why haven't they done one for Indian people? When actuality is, I thought they'd done it for the Asian community, but they hadn't. They'd done it for Chinese people with their 3 Chinese films. And then I was thinking, okay, for Aladdin, you've got the Middle Eastern community, I guess. That's it. You missed out a big audience there. And I'm like, is that because they're too obsessed with Bollywood, or because they just don't care and they don't think the market's there?
Question is, why do you care?
Huh? I'm not saying I care. I was just noticing it. I was like,
It's
Disney are on this big, like, they're on a big inclusion push. And the problem with the inclusion push is that later on you start being asked, what about this one? What about that one? What about that one? Like, you are opening yourself up to that, isn't it?
You include one community and then you got to cater for the other one. Look, the thing is, you have to balance doing that with making entertaining films that sell, that people get. So now, clearly, if they put their heads together, they can make something around the Indian.
I'm sure they can, man.
But I guess it has to be done tastefully, man. We don't want just, old cliched shit in it.
Yeah, but Goran, even the Samoan community got one in Moana.
Yeah, that was good.
And I was like, that's a very good film. So they have capability of doing it if they want to.
Yeah.
They can throw something together. Even in Kanto, if you watch it, it's not the most action-packed film, but it's got a very deep meaning behind it. And the deep meaning that resonates across all communities of people. That's a good thing about a Disney film. It makes you feel the emotion of the film, even though you're not from that community of people. It resonates with you. That's their little life hack.
You got a friend in me.
Oh, that film, man. Toy Story.
You know what I mean? The original Toy Story. Like, what
I had it on VCR back in the day. Had to rewind it.
Oh my God. Like, that's so deep, that film. Yeah, just cough into the mic in it. Like, don't cover your mouth in it. Don't cover your mouth.
I don't need to. I'm at home. Well, why do I need to? I don't need to cover my mouth.
Thank you. One of those guys, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to Toy Story, yeah.
Go on.
Great film. Yeah. Always has a place in my heart. I think if I watch that now, I would probably shed a tear, honestly.
Growing up, were you a Woody fan or a Buzz fan?
Woody fan, 100%.
Yeah, same. Woody fan, always.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Top man. He was the OG, that's why.
He is.
And you got this shiny new guy coming along trying to steal the limelight.
Woody was just, a humble guy, and he kept it real. He looked after everyone, always thought big picture. And then, Buzz came along and he got deluded. There's that scene in Toy Story where Buzz works out he's not the only Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
And he's drinking tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, his arms like on the other arm. He's just completely like...
Yeah, lost it. He went, yeah. That's it, done. So it was unique. Then,
Woody comes in and slaps him up.
Yeah. Trying to knock some sense into him.
Oh, great film.
That film, man. I should watch all of them again, to be fair. It's been a long time.
Well, from our kind of... our era, there was that. There was obviously Lion King was our era. Pocahontas was our era.
Yeah, it was.
One I used to watch a lot. What else we watched? It was Disney when we were growing up. I went through a phase. I watched all these as well. I watched Lady and the Tramp. That was a really good film. I
wasn't a big fan of Lady and the Tramp as a kid.
No, not as a kid.
But again,
recently I watched. Recently I'm on about. Not as a kid. Recently I watched all these again. I was like, this is good. Even if you watch the original Pinocchio, now I watched it through the lens of Jordan Peterson. Because he
oh man, I knew you were going to say this. Yeah, go on.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
It's a dark film, man.
It's a very dark film, yeah, when you analyze it in that way. I'm sure if you analyze The Hunchback of Notre Dame, he can make it dark too. He's that intrinsic of a thinker.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
I concur with that.
I heard you finally watched Batman. Go on.
The Batman. I'm obsessed with the theme song. I love it. It's so
really
dark. It's so dark. Yeah, the original. Just the if you go on Spotify and you listen to the Batman, the first song.
Hang on, from this film. I'll level with you. I haven't bothered to listen to it, but okay.
I'm one of those guys, man. When I watch a film,
you're a soundtrack guy. You're an OST guy.
Right. If you know the word OST, then yeah.
OST. You're an OST guy.
I am absolutely, and like back in the day, I used to buy the CDs from HMV. Most films, I have the OST CDs.
Wow, that is committed, man.
Yeah, that was Yeah. There's like, I was like, this music is actually genuinely really, really good.
Yeah.